If you're looking for your next Ontario road trip to cottage country, I've got a place for you to check out. Diamond Lake House is where I am right now and just spend an extended weekend here. Diamond Lake House is located in Highland Grove. I would have no idea what that means until I look on a map, but we are a little bit north of Peterborough. And being from Kitchener, it was about a 3.5-hour drive to get here. We did take the 407 for as long as we could, just to make it easier on a Friday night. So from Toronto, it's about 2.5 hours to get here. So the first thing we did when we got here was check out the property, because this is a lakefront property. This is a cottage right on Diamond Lake, and the views are spectacular. I'll show you around the actual outdoor property a bit more, but let me give you a tour of the actual cottage that I stayed at. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-level cottage. It is a beautiful modern space. So upstairs you've got an open kitchen with a nice big couch, a TV, a great huge dining room table where everyone can sit. Lots of room for a big group, a family, or a few couples that are coming up to the cottage area. One of the bedrooms is actually on this main floor, and then the other bedrooms are downstairs, one single and one with a whole bunch of bunk beds for the kiddos. I really like the division of space because it is kind of cool if you are coming up with a group. You know, the adults can hang out up here in the kitchen with the TV and the big couch, and then you can send the kids downstairs. They've got their own little living room, their bunk beds, and they can have fun in a separate space. Lots of modern amenities too. There's a Keurig for coffee, a dishwasher, all the plates and utensils and things that you would need. And if you're like me, you love a good bathroom, something that is clean and modern and works well. The bathroom here is perfect. The water pressure in the shower was awesome. The water gets nice and hot. It was great. Okay, now let me take you back outside, because the cottage is beautiful. It's a really great cozy space. I love everything about it. But what was the wow factor for me, not spending too much time in this area before, was the lakefront, the views, being able to sit on a Muskoka chair on the dock or just a little back from the dock or around the fire pit. The trees are so nice and full here. There's lots of shade options. When the sun comes out, there's places that you can sit and bask in the sun as well, but it's nice and private from the neighbors. It is just so quiet, serene. You can hear the birds every morning. You can hear just the waves come in. We had really calm days when we were here, so it was actually like glass for most of it, the water. So clear, so beautiful. It is early June, so the water was quite cold. I was so excited to maybe go in, but I was like, I haven't done a cold plunge, so I'm not gonna start today. At this actual cottage rental, they have paddle boards, they have a paddle boat, they have a canoe, so you don't need to bring any of those watercraft activities if you don't want to, because they are available to use here. They have all the paddles that you might need. We have life jackets that we found in the shed just to make sure that you're safe when you're out on the water, and we utilized all of those activities while we were here. It is so nice to be on the water. It's so nice to be in the fresh air up here. Absolutely recommend getting out there on the water. If you're an angler, there is some great fishing here. You can fish for lake trout, some crappie, you know, those little sunfish and things as well. And in a couple of weeks, bass fishing opens, so I'm sure the bass fishing would be fantastic here too. We gave it a shot off the dock and from the paddle boat, and we got a couple little nibbles here and there, but nothing too crazy for this weekend. One thing I was told about this time of year up here in Highland Grove is that it is a little bit of black fly season. Surprisingly, it wasn't too bad. We did have our Thermacell sort of bug repellent stuff with us and some bug spray, but what I wasn't expecting was midges. So the black flies were fine. I didn't really get too many mosquito bites or black flies, but I don't know if you can see on here. I have a few midge bites, and you can't really tell when they're biting you, but man, do they leave a mark. So those ones got me a little bit, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be for this time of year. It was pretty pretty calm with the bugs. Both the sunrises and the sunsets here were stunning. I'm gonna show you a few clips because I'm an early morning riser, so I was up with my coffee on the dock, watching the sun just start tickling the water, and then just the colors that happened at night when the sun started to go down were just so stunning. I loved just sitting there and watching. If you love calm and quiet and watching this kind of beauty, this is the place for you. Now, there really is no reason to leave this paradise when you're here, but if you need to, about 10 minutes down the road, there is a general store that you can go to if you need to pick up maybe some firewood. They have groceries there, a whole ton of booze. They are LCBO and beer store licensed, so if you need to pick up some extra bevies. They actually also have like a little espresso coffee bar at the general store, so that was really great if you want to get yourself a great delicious coffee to pick you up during the day. And right next door to the general store is a restaurant as well, and obviously a gas station. So lots of things just 10 minutes away from here if you need to do a little shop or if you forgot anything. And because we haven't explored this area a lot, I wanted to sort of pop out and check out the next closest city to here, which is Bancroft. So they have a bunch of bigger grocery stores, Canadian Tires, Home Hardwares, those types of things. They also have a brewery, so we did go check out Bancroft Brewery. I love checking out local places like that, trying the craft beer that is made right on location. I did notice they had a sign up that said that they were moving, so I think they are moving just down the road from what I was told. More space, more beer. Right attached to them at this moment in time is also their Bancroft Brew Pub. So you can go sit on the patio or indoors. We needed just a little bit of some kind of a lunch to get us through the day. So decided poutine was the right thing to do, and they nailed it. The gravy, the curds, beautiful, delicious, paired well with their beer. Highly recommend. Now, if you're from this area or you visit this area often, you will already know that Kawartha ice cream is a staple. And when you're in this area, if you don't stop for an ice cream, what the hell are you even doing? So the lineup was worth the wait. We went, it was about a half-hour wait. There was a lot of people there, and unfortunately they were having some computer problems, but Kawartha ice cream is always worth the wait. So I got cherry Bordeaux with pistachio almond. I love cherry Bordeaux. I've had it a million times, so I had to get it. And the pistachio almond, it was all right. My other half enjoys the banana boat ice cream, which to me, it tastes like childhood medicine, so I don't like it. But he also got coconut ice cream, and oh my God, that was the winner. That ice cream blew me out of this world. It tasted like frozen coconut cream pie, and I am on the lookout now to buy a tub of it somewhere in KW. So if you ever see it in a store anywhere near the Tri-Cities, please let me know. I will drive there to go buy it. Coconut Kawartha ice cream. So good. So that kind of wraps up our stay here at Diamond Lake House in Highland Grove. If you are looking for your next vacation spot in Cottage Country, consider this location. Head over to the general store, enjoy the lake, enjoy the peace and quiet, and enjoy the great Canadian outdoors. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and hang out with me to see where Sylvia goes next.